Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Adam bin Azmi and I am from N5BA111 4F from your 18 Rambau, and I will be presenting to you about railway transportation in Korea. So in this presentation, I will talk about the characteristic, advantages and disadvantages, infrastructure and networks, and also policies and issues in railway transportation. And also I will talk about the stakeholders of railway transportation in Korea, and also a case study about this transportation serve as a vital and efficient land transport system, leveraging modern innovation and high-speed technology to seamlessly move passengers and cargo across cities, regions, and borders. In South Korea, the Korea system has become the preferred choice for daily commuters and travelers alike. Renowned for its exceptional connectivity and strict punctuality, it offers a highly reliable alternative that allows people to bypass heavy traffic jams and reach their destination exactly on time. So there's three characteristics for rail transportation in South Korea. So the first one is advanced and high volume network. Rail transportation features a highly advanced and dense network that directly connects major urban hubs and production sites. By utilizing modern track systems, it is uniquely designed to move high volumes of passenger and cargo traffic smoothly and efficiently. Secondly, rapid, rapid city-to-city connectivity. In South Korea, high-speed rail infrastructure seamlessly bridges long distance, such as the 400-kilometer journey from Seoul to Busan in just 2 hours and 15 minutes via the KTX train. This rapid connectivity is essential for Koreans traveling across the country for work or family visits. So the third one, eco-friendly AMU innovation. Next generation trains like the KTM EUM and KTX Chonryong utilize electric multiple unit EMU technology instead of traditional diesel locomotive. By distributing electric power across the train, they achieve faster acceleration on hilly terrain while significantly lowering carbon emissions. This is the advantages and disadvantages of rail transportation in South Korea. So for the advantages of rail transportation in Korea is the most notable advantage is that the rail infrastructure directly connects major cities, making it easier for Koreans to conduct daily business across different locations. Additionally, the system's strict punctuality minimize delays, while the Corel Top applications allows passengers to seamlessly manage their entire travel itinerary. And for the disadvantages of rail transportation in South Korea is, despite providing seamless connectivity between major cities, building rail infrastructure requires a substantial capital and long project timelines. Furthermore, South Korea mountainous terrain significantly complicates construction and inflates ongoing maintenance costs. So now we are in infrastructure and networks of rail transportation in South Korea. So the first one is the core infrastructure framework. The foundation of South Korea's rail transportation relies on a robust physical framework of railways, high-speed corridors, stations, bridges, tunnels, and track junctions. This specialized infrastructure ensures that every track seamlessly links to major cities for the smooth, continuous movement of people and goods. Secondly, comprehensive network connectivity. The rail network is strategically designed to bridge vital economic and social hubs across the country. It directly connects major seaports, airports, industrial zones, dense urban centers, and rural villages, maximizing accessibility and benefits for the entire population. So the third one, institutional planning and maintenance. To sustain peak performance, rail infrastructure demands rigorous institutional planning and continuous track maintenance. These ongoing efforts are critical to upholding strict safety standards, ensuring maximum operational efficiency, and preventing daily service disruption. So now we're in the policies and issues for rail transportation in South Korea. South Korea's rail policy and safety are strictly governed by the Framework Act on Rail Industry Development, which regulates infrastructure, funding and operations alongside technological research from the Korea Railroad Research Institute (KRRI). Public safety is heavily mandated by the Rail Safety Act through strict maintenance audits and emergency protocols. This is further reinforced by advanced safety systems such as the, the automatic train protection (ATP) systems to prevent collisions and speed violations, as well as platform screen doors (PSD) at stations to ensure maximum passenger protection. And for the issue is, South Korea's rail transport faces key sustainability challenges, primarily driven by high capital and maintenance costs due to mountainous terrains and continuous high-speed upgrades. The system also deals with intense intermodal competition from cheap domestic flights to and expressways, alongside regional disparities where rural lines remain unprofitable due to aging populations, contrast to overcrowded soil networks. Additionally, environmental and safety risks such as urban noise pollution, track wear and tear, and extreme weather disruptions like typhoons and heavy snow pose ongoing threats to operational efficiency. So now we're in stakeholders section for rail transportation in South Korea. So there is five stakeholders. So the first one is government and agencies. Government organizations serve as critical stakeholders in organizing, controlling, and operating the rail transportation system to secure economic growth and public mobility. Primarily led by Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport (MOLIT) in South Korea. These bodies are responsible for framing national laws, managing traffic volumes, and scheduling. Furthermore, they enforce strict safety regulations regarding train manufacturing while overseeing the construction and vital maintenance of key infrastructure, including high-speed corridors and metropolitan networks. Secondly, is the transport apparatus. Public and private rail operators, including high-speed rail, regional trains, subway companies, and freight carriers, are responsible for the smooth movement of passengers and cargo. Through proper, through proper corporate governance and close coordination with government authorities, they manage train stations, inland depots, and passenger platforms to ensure safe, reliable, and convenient transportation service that meet customer needs. For the third one, passenger or consumers. Rail passengers, including daily commuters, business travelers, and tourists, drive the demand for service like the KTX, SRT, and regional subways. The evolving preference directly influence service quality and spark technological innovation, like smart ticketing and high-speed connectivity. To support them, government and regulatory bodies enforce strict safety standards, ensuring that these transit options remain reliable, affordable, sustainable, and accessible to everyone equitably. The environmental groups. Non-governmental organizations (NGOs) serve as vital collaborators and activists that advocate for sustainable rail infrastructure. They raise public awareness about the ecological impacts of rail projects, such as noise pollution, tunnel excavation resource loss, and trekking through mountainous terrains. In South Korea, environmental alliance push for stricter environmental impact assessment for new high-speed lines, while promoting eco-friendly rail connectivity as a green alternative to carbon-heavy highway usage. And lastly, the community organizations. Community organizations act as a vital bridge between lawmakers, rail operators, and local citizens to address daily transit issues. They advocate for better living conditions by tackling neighborhood railway noise, vibration pollution, and safety at residential crossings. Furthermore, these groups champion barrier-free infrastructure, such as installing station elevators, tactile paving, and platform screen doors, while pushing for improved pedestrian walkways and feeder bus links, especially for vulnerable population and undeserved rural areas. So now we are in the case study for this assignment, which is about the KTX train or Korea Train Express. So there is three factors for this case study, which is the first one is interaction between components and stakeholders. The high-speed rail (HSR) and domestic aviation sectors interacts to balance national ability with ecological sustainability. Supported by the government, operators like Corail and environmental NGOs, this integrated network aims to shift passenger demand from carbon-heavy flights to eco-friendly electric rail, such as the Seoul to Busan KTX line. This collaborative effort utilizes digital transit apps and advanced tracking technology while addressing local community needs, ensuring that intercity travel remains efficient, accessible, and low carbon. And for the second factor is the impact on efficiency and effectiveness. So the speed and efficiency of the rail system rely heavily on the seamless integration of infrastructure and stakeholder collaboration. When the government expand high-speed corridors and operators like Corail optimize routes using real-time signaling technology, delays are significantly reduced. This collective effort is further reinforced by strict safety regulations that minimize track accidents, environmental groups promoting eco-friendly electric rail, and community feedback that ensures that stations remain accessible and safe for everyone. And for the third factor is the issues and challenges of case study. The KTS high-speed rail system faces critical challenges, including public outcry over high ticket fares and the financial burden of subsidizing unprofitable rural lines. Despite continuous maintenance, overcrowding and delays persist on busy corridors like Seoul to Busan during peak seasons. Furthermore, consumer choice is limited by Korea's virtual monopoly over high-speed corridor, while foreign travelers frequently encounter integration glitches and unreliable payment options within the digital transit system. So before I end the presentation, there is several recommendations that I would like to suggest. So first and foremost, to ensure long-term efficiency, South Korea must expand the role of secondary apparatus like XR to introduce competition and lower ticket prices. Overcrowding on the Seoul to Busan corridor should be mitigated by increasing train frequencies and accelerating GTX line integration. Financial stability can be achieved through dynamic pricing and cross-subsidizing rural lines with high traffic route revenues. Additionally, digital platforms must be modernized to accept global payments, while future rail projects should involve NGOs and local residents to ensure socially and environmentally equitable development.